I was not born when the Apollo mission was launched. My memory is one that is rooted in shared consciousness. It was the first time that any human had moved away far enough from the Earth to see the whole planet. What people saw is what I know, what we know as the image of the blue marble, and the color blue as the color of the Earth itself. It's indeed extraordinary that the public could watch as it happened, not forgetting that blue is the color of NASA too, and that everything that happens for the very first time happens once on a blue moon. You saw a blue marble, a blue sphere in the blackness, and realized that that was the Earth. Since the beginning of the space age, the exploration of the space was as much of communication and reconnaissance, for commercial as well as military purposes. Vulnerability is indeed inseparable from vision. And speaking of the blue, blue means the color of the clear sky. It's also the color of the waves, the sea. To be between the devil and the deep blue sea means to be in a dangerous position and not knowing what to do, or to be involved in some precarious situation that has bad results or outcomes. Into the wild blue yonder means to go somewhere that it's unknown. Into the blue means to disappear, to be out of sight. When something happens out of the blue, it happens very suddenly. To go off into the blue means to vanish suddenly. The color blue occupies my language. I'm currently living in the Netherlands. In 2018, an image was taken just after a contract was signed of the purchase of the first MQ-9 Reaper drones by the Dutch government from the United States. Blue is the color of the government. The blue hour is the hour before the sun goes down or rise, and blue is the color of the light that radiates from digital surfaces through the projections of the grounds portrayed from above, to be seen from a superposition of here and elsewhere. It's difficult to speak about time when speaking about these kind of geographies, and the record of those that travel as waves between the ground and above the sky itself. Even though it's the same sky after all, in daylight it would be familiar in blue, here and elsewhere. When a drone takes off, it's the landing gear that helps it to rise into the air and lands it safely on the ground. When a company produces this part of a weapon, it's not always possible for the public to know where the drone exactly goes and when it strikes. But I know that the color of the Dutch aircraft manufacturer is blue. I'm recording this a few months prior the arrival of the drones to the country where I live. They will arrive unarmed, but are built to carry the same missiles as the armed Reapers do. These are the images of places where I have never been, where I cannot go, and of a country that I don't know. But I know that on the days when these images were taken, the sky was clear, blue. As for another place and another time, the drones do not fly when the skies are grey, and for a short period of time, the mental tension and the fear eases. When the skies brighten, the drones return, and so too does the fear.